Yo, what's up, dudes? So you want to learn how to play Demogorgon, right? That's why you clicked on this video. If not, maybe you just really like Demogorgon and you wanted to watch it anyways. Maybe you're eating something and you're just bored. I don't know. This video is going to showcase how you can turn this adorable little friendly monster into a serious, really good, solid killer. Alright, so I figured why not bring Hawkins Lab for this. Also, just FYI, this is a custom game, so we are going to get gen rushed by bots, because I'm not going for a 4K this game. I'm strictly just going for some basic beginning knowledge for this killer on the power alone. 4Ks and all that jazz will be in future videos, so sub and stay up to date on the channel if you want to look forward to learning this killer a little bit more or getting some crack strats for him. So my favorite thing to do when I first load in a match is put these portals on the gens. The reason is because once you open up these portals, when you dive in, both portals will now be opened and they will be highlighted like that. So this one's highlighted because we're too close, but they'll be yellow when they're open, okay? When they open up, if a survivor's nearby in a certain radius, then you're going to get a heartbeat, and there's add-ons and stuff like that that make it even wider radius. But just for this video alone, I'm not doing any add-ons or any perks or anything like that because that's not what we're showcasing here today. But basically, yeah, so you're going to want to put portals on gens. It's really good for gen pressure, gen knowledge, all that stuff. So now I want to showcase a different thing when it comes to, let's say I like to call it pre-shredding on a pallet in a chase, or pre-shredding a window, or whatever you mean. Just pre-shredding, okay? Don't mind that Discord notification, my bad. Okay, so this isn't the best for this, but okay, they have an infinite here because it's a bot, but hold on. All right, let them block that. Okay, so let's go over here to a loop. So now they're going to go to a loop, right? If I can't make it to... Oh, they're going to make this because it's just kind of a solid here. Okay, let's go ahead and break it. If we go ahead and chase this Hattie, and we go here, this is a good showcase for it. Oh, maybe. So, if we want to... Okay, well, hold on. Let's just go ahead and get her here, okay? So, okay, maybe bots weren't the best idea for this. So basically, a pre-shred would be if you're not going to make a certain... They're just going to pre-drop these pallets, aren't they? Maybe I shouldn't have done a custom for this. But basically, pre-shredding... So, say, for example, that's a pallet. I want to pre-shred now and then go... Because if I don't shred, if I'm not shredding or starting to shred before the survivor, before I have line of sight. Wait, am I saying that right? If I don't shred until I get line of sight, they're most likely going to make what they're going to get. So with Demogorgon, you're going to want to pre-shred things. So for example, since she wants to pre-drop stuff, let's say here, right? This isn't really a good example. Actually, let me just go to another area. Hold on. Let's go here. This is a perfect example. Okay, say you're chasing a survivor right here. If they make it around this corner right here, then you're going to want to start shredding right here. Right about right here. So you're not going to shred obviously here, but say they're rounding that corner. You're going to want to hug this as close as possible, or any loop for that matter, as long as it's got a little bit of a give on some space. Once you go like right about here, right? Once you reach that corner of whatever loop, as long as it has a little bit of space, you're most likely either going to get a trade where you get stunned and a hit, or you are going to hit the survivor entirely. Maybe then they drop it afterwards, whatever. But or you'll get DBD'd, which is essentially you'll just get stunned and whatever. But yeah, so you'll want to pre-shred like right here, right? So and there's the heartbeat that I was talking about earlier, since they're on the portal. Sorry, I'm very scatterbrained. I'm not used to YouTube, and I don't know how I'm gonna go about doing stuff like this. Everyone I watch on YouTube is like so. I don't know, everyone's just professionals, right? I'm just a little newbie out here, but just, give me time, let me cook. But, so, they round the corner, right? I want to pre-shred like right here, and then I get them, right? So if I didn't do that, and I shredded until I got right here, I'm not making that hit. By the time I go like this, and I can't even do my power to lunge, that pallet's dropped, 100%, unless they greet it, which, experienced survivors will greet it, which, if you're getting experienced survivors on your games, well, MMR is probably just screwing you over, most likely, because MMR DBD, it's so fun. So yeah, let's go ahead and see if I can showcase this in an actual chase where the bot doesn't like pre-drop. So hopefully we get something like that. And I think this was a Meg over here, so let's go ahead and see. I can't believe they just vaulted that a fast vault on that. What? Okay, so let's go ahead and see here. Who was this? Is there two survivors here? Yunjin's over there. Here's Meg. Okay, they like this room for some reason. I don't know why. Okay, this is not the good room for this, so let's go over here. I might just edit this out, honestly. I don't know. Okay, here. Hold on. Perfect. Okay, so pre-shredding, we can do it here too. So they're going to probably vault that. But if I pre-shred right here, don't pay attention to that. Okay, so if I pre-shred this, right, they're going to go up there. I don't want them to make that, so I pre-shred it and I get it. It doesn't have to be a pallet. It could be anything. So, for example, that was like a perfect example, actually. If I went like this and I waited until right here to do this, I was not going to hit them because at that point, I reach right here at max distance. They would have rounded this corner or went for this vault or went for this drop. I was not making it. But because we pre-shred right here, it allows us to get... It allows us to get that maximum distance if I pre-shred this and then full... It allows us to pre-shred this and get maximum distance. Okay? That's all I was trying to do. God damn it. So, yeah, the last game ended. So I just went ahead and just restarted real quick, but this gives me a little bit more time because we already went over some... Can I not put a portal here because this hook? You're trolling. Oh? That's the one annoying thing about his portals is sometimes you can't place it if there's a hook nearby or, you know, random obstacles and shit. Well, actually, obstacles don't really matter. It's mainly the hooks, but yeah. Okay, so let's go ahead and open these portals real quick so I can showcase this a little bit better than what I was. Granted, these are bots, so, you know, they know everything, and stuff doesn't work on them that well. Unless maybe there's an update with bots and I don't know about it, and maybe they're, you know, dumbed down a little bit. No idea. Okay, so they like this gen already, so let's go ahead and go here. All right, so I set three portals? Yeah. All right, so let's go ahead and open these bad boys up. So I can showcase this a little bit better. Also, holy crap, like no add-ons or anything. They made demos like teleport so smooth now coming out of the portal. It's the exit of it is like so nice. I actually love it a lot. All right, let's see here. So now because this portal, we don't really care if someone is on it or not because of information, since we're like literally right here, we know they're not here. I'm just gonna wait a second. I might even edit this out for a sec, but we're gonna wait for a heartbeat. Where it's basically like fishing. Honestly, Demogorgon is a fisherman at this point. Okay, there we go. All right, so I just sped it up a little bit just because, but yeah. So here we go. So we finally caught one, right? We got our fish over there, right? Little survivors are on that gen. So we're gonna go over there. So this is what I mean about the informational thing on the gen. It's good to put your portals here because right there, boom, we're out, and then they like got a little bit of a head start because you know bots. But yeah. So now we can go ahead and start this chase with this Meg. So if we pre-shred this corner, then we could probably... There's a barrel there, isn't there? Okay, well, some maps won't have that. Okay, so... Does she... Am I getting looped by a bot, deadass? Is she out of chase? Okay, really? Guys, I swear I'm a P100 Demogorgon main. I swear. It's the bots, dude. They're just really overpowered. Trust. Alright, so pre-shred right here. I'm gonna get her. Kind of. That, well, if that wasn't there, I wouldn't have had to go as far. Okay, whatever. But, yeah, you know what I mean. So, if that barrel wasn't there, we probably would have hit her, but instead we get the pallet. But, I mean, we still get the pallet, so it's fine. So now, if we go here, pre-shred this, get her here. See, if we didn't pre-shred, right there, perfect example. If I didn't pre-shred this right here, then what would we have done? We would have seen her start doing this immediately in this time frame right there. She would have dropped the pallet. And then what do? We do this. We do the baby demo hit, which is a lot of Demogorgons. You'll see do this when they don't play them, or me because I'm awful sometimes. But yeah, you'll go to shred, and sometimes you'll try to attack too quickly for the shred. So you go like this and insta M1 because you have to press M2 and then M1 to shred. But if you don't get your shred fully, like the least bit charged to be able to do it,
Hey.
Well, that was rude. The interruption, dude. I was talking on Gen. So, if you do it too quick, then you'll do this. And that's why you'll see a lot of Demogorgons, especially baby Demogorgons, randomly swing in the air out of nowhere. It's because they probably tried to do that. But they're trying to really do a really fat... Oh, I didn't even get it. They're trying to do a really fast shred, basically. I didn't do it again. A really fast shred like that. So you don't go really as far. But if you really want to grab something really quick, you can go like this, for example. I hate it here. Okay, well, that's enough for this video, guys. Stay tuned next time. No, I'm just kidding. But seriously, like, So you want to do a short, like, little shred like that. You want to do it really quick like that, right? So that's why you see some Demogorgons go like this, and then they M1 because they, like, fucked up, and what the hell's happening? DBD, fix your game, bro. All right, so... Ooh, a survivor. All right, so we'll go ahead and yeet. All right, and... I thought they made the bots smarter, but I guess not? Meg? Alright then. Well, yeah. So I guess that's kind of like my mini showcase. Like I said, I'm new to all this YouTube stuff. I don't want to make it too long. I don't want to make it too complicated. And this is the first of many videos that I want to do showcasing Demogorgon. But, yeah. Those are some tips and tricks. Few minutes. Watch it. Learn it. Figure it out. And test it on different maps. Don't do what I did on a handful of these. You could see all my fails. But, yeah. That's basically all you have to do. To become some Demogorgon stuff. And now we can do this because everyone left her. I quit, bro. I actually quit. Okay. So, yeah. Let's go ahead and Mori here. And, yeah, enjoyed Meg getting Mori'd. So, that's it for this video. I'm going to be trying to post 1 to 2 times a week on here. I'm hoping to do 1 informational video a week and 1 actual gameplay video a week showcasing, like, how strong Demo can really be in some real matches and not, you know, me getting rolled by bots. So, yeah. Sub if you like the videos, sub if you like the channel, sub if you like Demogorgon, Trader Things, all that jazz. I have 14 P100s in DBD. I have a very... Well, I'm getting happier now. I was a very sad boy, okay? 10k hours later, and here we are. I figured might as well start posting YouTube content for this game. But, yep, that's it for this video. Enjoy. Have a good rest of your week. I'll see you on the next one, and peace out. Later.